Universe has this camp.
Oh, they already want to go on him. They're going to deward, and they move in, and he actually got an amazing spawn here. These Dark Trolls give a lot of experience, also pretty easy to kill, but Universe, he's level 1! He's got no surge, no way out, it's first blood for the Alliance!
And they take the big, and if he's thinking, if I finish this, this could be my level 2. If I get Surge, this gank does nothing. So he really just tried to push limit. Now mid lane, Sumail's had his Salve cancelled. He's going to get orbed on as well. That's a lot of damage done, and Sumail's still a long way away from bottle. He immediately buys some
he's
Tango.
still ticking down. Another poison touch. It might be enough for a kill. It's cooling down. There's the heal. Ake manning up. One more auto attack. Oh, Sumail lives with 3 health. The puck comes rushing in. Not going to commit to that. Sumail just got the Blake off cooldown. Oh my, Sumail living life on the edge, but in the end, he lives to tell the tale.
I mean, Ake's just got to be like, man, 3 hit points. If I just had like an extra branch or something, I maybe get that kill. If he had a Fairy Fire, he gets that kill. Just such a tiny little fraction of a difference between the two, and mid lane for him.
Fairy Fire has been a big item at the early levels in this tournament. We see it again here on the main stage. So things are going to calm down a little bit, though Bulldog may get caught out here in the top lane. There's the Lucid Beam, the follow-up. Jakiro just laying into him with heavy damage. They get the kill. Bulldog down. Already the score 1-2. Still the early moments here of the game, but it feels like both teams want to play very up-tempo much here. It seems Bulldog is also going to make his own rotation now, as he's gone back to the woods. So both offlaners totally abandoning the offlane. Does feel very TI3-esque in the mid lane. S4 jumping in, finds the solo kill on the Queen of Pain. S4 has had a dominant tournament. It's really been a comeback event for him. He might have had it in time to drop a coil and get a counter kill, but PPD's going to find him down in the river. Ice Path comes through, S4 will get caught out, but only for a moment. Jaunt's away. Suddenly, a rotation as well for the Queen of Pain. They're really committing onto S4, but Ake's here to back him up. Believe does have a point in the grave. And now, the Nature's Prophet coming in as well. Suddenly, reinforcements arrive from the IO. They go up onto the high ground. PPD, again to TPs. No, this time not enough. EG thwarted in their efforts to just back away without punishment. They've been pressing a little bit here, and Alliance taking full advantage.
And again, more D-wards coming out from Alliance. They have been... S4's individual play has just been phenomenal.
4v4 action here top. There's a commitment from Sumail, going to jump his way in. No relocate just yet. Beautiful grave by Ake. Keeps Bulldog alive, and now they're going to run forward. Sumail on the run. It's S4 again, fighting the 2-hero Coil. They're in trouble as well. Coil's going to snap. He might die in the fountain. Barely going to live, it looks like. But they're still chasing for more. Another stun on Sumail. The follow-up's there. Alliance surrounding EG. 3 heroes crumble.
This... Loda's play throughout this tournament, his TP rotations have been like as good as any player I've seen since like CDEC during TI. Like this is just unbelievable. Every time there's that crucial early game fight that looks like, ooh, Alliance may be in some trouble, Loda's just there to save the day. And he spends the entire time that he needs to be free farming, and then that one crucial fight, you know it, Loda will be there. And that's what EG have to do. Basically what Secret did in that game 1 of their best of 3. Alliance hits all their early game item timings, they get a farm advantage, and then you don't give kills.
Moving in on the mid lane, he's going to fight Sumail off the bat, PPD as well. Thrashed by Loda. And Alliance, all of a sudden, 5 mid out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
how do you even counterplay that?
It's not going to be the story of the game against Secret where they get the Blink Daggers and don't find a single kill anywhere on the map. Takes them just 10 seconds of S4's Blink Dagger to get a great initiation onto the Sumail Queen of Pain and
go for the team fight. But the man they're going to initiate on here is the Wraith King, if they want to jump him. With the IO in position to catch him out, to save him if necessary, pops the Blade Mail. There's the Tether relocate a bit on the early side. Are they going to counterplay this?
I think Alliance will try and 5v5 this one.
It was a short range relocate.
They've got to blow up the Wisp.
Well, EGM is going to be pretty far forward, but S4 off the bat is going to find the pick. Brains down PPD. Now the 2-hero, the Ice Path coming through, but not a very long duration one. And Alliance engage onto this. They catch out Arteezy. There's still no good opportunity here to pop the Eclipse. He's thinking about it, but he knows it would be a waste. So the Treants again save the day. Fear with the TP out attempt. Silence not in time. 3 have fallen. And Loda looking for a 4th. Universe. Oh, mid-stun animation there. Didn't quite have the range, but with that, Loda, looks like the Relic has just been purchased inbound from the Courier.
I mean, Alliance crushed that team fight. with like 4,000 net worth of Wraith King, not even on his hero. He's currently at 8k net worth. Realistically, he has 4k net worth on his hero. Just treads Blade Mail. If he has a Blink Dagger there, it's a 5-man wipe. Not to say he should have a Blink Dagger. I much prefer what we're seeing here, but that just gives some perspective of how far ahead Alliance are right now. But Bulldog's Treant scouted out the Witch Doctor
forward.
and set the team fight
They're
up
going to
for
find the Luna here. Relocate coming. It's surprise PPD. Arteezy caught out again. The Luna gets hacked away at. Loda again executing our tour. Alliance, the hits keep on coming. 15-3. Almost a kill per minute as we are about to hit the 18-minute mark.
Every other engagement, every other fight, it's been Alliance just blowing away EG.
Alliance at 21 minutes. Strutting up the bottom lane, looking for the quick racks here. Universe is going to go. He's got the back, the wall as well. Quappled over the top of the mech, keeps them in fighting shape for now. Everyone survives. S4 still alive here, has the Aegis and the Wraith King ult. There's your first reincarnation of the game. Now the Eclipse comes through, but the Treants are there to try and take it up. Loda in a bad position here. He's trapped out. He's going to go in, committing for this one. He's burning them down with the Radiance. In the end, he will end up falling. No buyback available. Looks like there was no defensive relocate out.
Yeah.
Bulldog does get a counter kill, but now Aki's in too far. Have they overextended? The Universe Darkseer working its magic. A 2 for 3, but they did kill the Wraith King and pop the ult as well.
I think EGM, from looking at the top, he didn't have mana for the relocate when the respawn came from the Wraith King. And that just kind of worked against him. The mech just eating up a lot of his mana there. He had mana for relocate afterwards, but that was from popping his stick, his arcane boot. So when Loda got really low, he just didn't quite have the ability to save and pull him out, and that was partly
absence. Even pinged this out while they were still smoked, hadn't revealed a thing. He knew that EG was likely headed this way, and they have counter-smoked. They're looking to make the jump. They commit onto Arteezy, bursted almost dead off the bat. Loda engage the Wraith King ult, going. The Queen of Pain ult almost kills himself off as Arteezy pops the Eclipse. It's almost only hitting Treants. Again, Bulldog on point. PPD in danger now in the trees. There's the orb forward. S4 gonna pick him up. 4 have fallen. Fear will be the last man down. They've slain the old man. They've wiped out EG. And Alliance are gonna just power charge their way down the bottom lane. Now they can look for that first lane of racks.
This is kind of almost approaching that tap out point for EG. They probably have at most one last fight in them, but Alliance's lead is just almost insurmountable.
I've got some good news for the EG fans. They got the tower.
I thought you were going to say it's a best of 3, LD. I was like, good news, it's a best of 3. EG, the team, more so than anyone else, who can come back from a loss. Like, pro players all across the board will say, you win it, you go 1-0 ahead in the best of 3, you're normally feeling pretty good, pretty confident. The one exception is when you're versing EG. You get up 1-0 against EG and you're thinking, like, oh crap, what's coming our way in game 2? What's coming our way in game number 3? And Alliance still thinking about game number 1 for now. They haven't sealed the deal just yet. They take a melee racks in the bottom lane and have no, like, insta catch for someone like a Puck. There's no way to get it
wants to go. They're going to start it off on Arteezy. Universe to the rescue, perhaps. He tries, but he gets silenced. He can't get anything off because S4 found the jump. The back wall comes through. The quappled over the top, but they're tanking their way through all the damage. It's a triple kill for Bulldog and an insta GG. And Ultra in the end. No mercy from Alliance. The Swedes are now on top, leading 1-0 already.
They just pummeled them. That was a brutal opening here in a best of 3. That Alliance makes a huge statement in game number 1. From start to finish, they won the lanes, and I got to give, as far as the dominance in this game, all goes back to the Alliance support duo. Their ability to figure out what the Darkseer was up to. They get that first blood. Then Ake goes mid. EGM and Ake to mid.
Yeah,
for EG, everything comes together when they hit that Batrider Blink Dagger.
They won Bulldog. They are going to connect with the Gale. This might be a big kill for Arteezy.
Yep.
Bulldog trapped out. Even the ward's coming through. Sumail says, that's mine. Pops the ult, gets the experience, and first blood is claimed.
I love that. Whew. Brutal.
They should do it for every event, whether it's like an ultra kill or...
I hope there's a rampage.
Maybe it comes down to an epic base race, though. Not sure EG quite have the horses for that against a lone druid, but a man can dream.
I mean, as far as EG, what they're looking to do, it's not winning the laning stage. So they've accepted the fact Alliance will get a bit more early on. They can be greedy with the Chen. They are going to look for a kill here. Nice cast coming out from the Witch Doctor, the bolt follow-up, and S4 face booting away with the wand.
There's the stick.
He'll survive, and importantly, the Zeus ultimate was on cooldown. Otherwise, that would have been a kill. But that was something S4 was also wary of and managed to play around.
Way better start than last game, but Chen creeps are moving in. They want to contest this rune, and it is currently nighttime. Sumail silenced up, nuked down by Ake, and it's going to fall. S4 is going to hunt for more. Moving on to Fear. Juking a bit through the trees, but the Void does almost half his health and damage. There's the heal. Can they turn this one? Fairy Fire gets committed. They're going to nuke down the Chen creeps. Alliance will end their pursuit, but only for a moment. They re-engage. Fear taking another Void. Cask bouncing out. They just can't seem to wrangle the Vampire. S4 able to back away. So much space created for him.
And that Zeus kill, very big for Alliance. Slows down one of the big tempo controls for EG and one of the kind of the key cores for them. Something he just
Planted down an aggressive Observer Ward, and they're going to sweep around behind Sumail. Even if TPs are ready, this is going to be a quick kill. 1, 2, and weeping. Sumail goes back to the well. No chance of escape. Great micro from Ake. Just completely caught him out.
And even Loader just doing the small things like here, I'll give you a drum pop just to give that extra bit of movement speed to the Centaurs to make sure they get that Centaur stomp initiation off. Because often it can be very hard with Centaurs to land that stun initiation if you haven't got something like an ensnare or a setup from a teammate. So Loader just making sure they get that kill with ease.
Yeah, they did. Oh, looks like Loader wants to make a go here on Arteezy, who's juking through the trees. He does have the Omni Slash, but Arteezy has gone for a couple points of dispersion, so I'm not sure he quite has the firepower to get us. Push into the base. They work on the tower. The Bear beating away at it very quickly, bringing it down. They are going to get the lasso off onto Loda, but that's not the easiest kill. He just Blade Furies away. Lasso committed, no follow-up whatsoever. Spectre does haunt into the fray, but what do they really get out of this? Bat Rider now jumping forward. He's going to get punished for this. Universe hit too far. He's overextended. He may go down. The Glimmer Cape is going to keep him alive. Now Arteezy walks in, but the tower's down. They're fighting against the Bear Burn. This is going to hurt. It might leave a rash. Arteezy lucky he didn't get rooted there. Then the Omni Loda executes his counterpart and chases onwards. Bulldog grabbing both kills. And Alliance still in full fighting form here. They've even bought back on the Spectre and the Veno, but that's such a huge gold investment.
The healing ward of Juggernaut just wrecks when they go for these pushes. They put the Bear on the high ground. The healing ward's just sitting there, can't be touched, healing up the Bear, and EG's forced to go for a risky play.
Back. If he goes down here, Arteezy, he can't afford for this to happen. They got to get him out of there. Where's the root? Bulldog is basking for it, and he gets it. The Universe could be next here on the high ground with the Death Ward. Is this enough to turn the fight? They are getting loaded down. They are going to counterplay it. They get two. It's a dieback on the Spectre, though. It's such a huge expense.
Yeah, again, though, it's the Fear Witch Doctor keeping EG in this game. But they're overextending, LD. The cast is going to catch up too, but they've already lost another core hero in the Bat Rider.
They don't have any of their carries. It's going to be up to S4 to backstab them if they want to turn this. Oh, PPD, very low. The creeps might be enough to bring him down here. Ake gets him with auto attacks. He now rushes forward. Sumail may also drop. Can he nuke down S4 in time? Another Void comes out. That's a triple for Ake. A net as well. No escape, and Sumail too will fall. Dieback on the Spectre. Team wipe on the rest. The crowd is loving it. EG, not so much.
This Alliance team has won over Minsk Arena through their just dominant play throughout the tournament, and
actually it was a double dieback. The Veno also got back.
They are looking to seal the deal with two quick, decisive games here.
And look at this. This is the game-ending next item. The Aghanim's on the Chen. And this is perfect because the Spectre doesn't have Radiance yet. And if he wants to buy the Relic, he's not going to have buyback. Very close. The Bear gets to work now. Quickly bringing down the range Rex. The lasso is there. It's on S4. No swap just yet. The Death Ward comes through. Very well played, but they actually drag him out of Death Ward range. So S4 is able to tank through it. Loda survives as well. They root up Fear. And even with the Glimmer Cape, he may end up going down. The Bear resummon does come out. Alliance with the pipe now active. Do they want to back off? The Bear is dropping quickly. Help Alfredo! Save him! No, they've lost him again. Universe will end up going down, though. There's the trade. No lasso.
This is the push EG have to defend. If they can do this,
now
you get the Radiance.
You go back to Roche.
Yeah.
And then you go again.
I mean, for EG, they're okay with a little bit of breathing room. It's whether or not they're okay defending an Aegis push. And you can see Alliance, they'll TP the Jug bottom. And as soon as EG say that, they can breathe. He's got Radiance.
No buyback, though. This is just barely by the skin of his teeth. They are going to veil the bear. The lasso comes out, insta-swap to cancel it. Beautifully done. The bear now backing off. The death ward starts coming. There's the Venom ult as well. And it's not really enough damage.
They kite back
for now, but the Chen army does drop quickly. They've already committed the heal for this. S4 also taking some heavy damage. Arteezy charges in. He wants to get aggressive. The cask is there, but they turn on him with the Omni. Dead for a minute. No buyback ready. And Alliance now spin forward, engaging aggressively. The Aegis gets popped. The bear moving on to Fear, keeping him out of the fight. There's no Death Ward. There's no Zeus ult. There's no lasso. There's no answers for EG. Buybacks are their only hope. But these are heroes without their big combo. Zeus ult has come off cooldown for now, but Ake stands his ground. He's man fighting against the EG army. It seems the Sumail bolts might be enough to drive them back. Ake almost dead, and they do get him. Zap number 1, bolt number 2. EG with the Zeus buyback, able to turn the fight.
It took him a Witch Doctor buyback as well, but this is what EG have to do. They've just got to keep on stalling, even just for this one lane of racks, it's worth using these buybacks just because every time you hold against the Aegis push, suddenly Alliance, they've got to wait either like 7 or 8 minutes. It's still Loader, like, he's so farmed, and he can just do this. He blades throughs on the high ground, starts hitting the buildings, and bit by bit, Alliance will get closer and closer.
Oh, the
taking away the EG
root
base.
might be the death of PPD. The mech comes through. Wow, Loda just smacks him down, and then carves up the bat. Who had a lasso, has no buyback either on the Venomancer. This is going to be an incredibly tough hold. They've already lost 1 random racks. Maybe Alliance even go for a second off the bat. It seems like they're rotating for it.
Oh, all of the Chen creeps get low, get immediately healed back up as well. EG, it's do or die for them. They'll have a Spectre buyback for this last fight.
Oh, they're going for Megas here, but this could be the tide turner. This could be going to be tough to get it off.
They have a swap, and there's no lasso.
Arteezy into the middle of the fight. I believe he does have buyback. He's going to have to use it as he gets nuked down by the Chen. Insta buyback on him. The Death Ward's going, but it's not critical damage. Alliance just back away, and they rotate onto top. The Megas are coming out, and GG!
What
Alliance is back!
The Swedes have done it. They take down EG in dominant fashion. Neither game could EG even get a no.
What a performance from Alliance. The road they took to get here, taking down Secret, Liquid, and EG. 3 teams at the major, and doing so in convincing fashion. That makes them a scary contender going to Shanghai.
In dominant fashion. Neither game could EG even get a nose in.
What a performance from Alliance. The road they took to get here, taking down Secret, Liquid, and EG. 3 teams at the major, and doing so in convincing fashion. That makes them a scary contender going to Shanghai.
Yeah, the best team right now.
Well, we've got the whole squad marching out on stage, fans swarming it.
Right now, guys, Team Alliance!
Here we go. Congratulations to Alliance, your StarLadder Season 13 champion.
On this stage, please, our congratulations, Team Alliance, champions of I-League and StarLadder!